So welcome, Oliver. Pleasure to meet you. Pulse PEMF.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about it.
Yeah, well, Pulse PEMF, they've been around for about 15 some odd years. I love speaking to the story of it because PEMF technology, so pulsed electromagnetic frequencies, has been around for a long time. And the founder's story that I appreciate is he was going through years of like chronic pain, tried the 64,000 different things. Nothing really worked. He found this machine that did PMF technology and it relieved all his pain, felt good, energy, all the things. And then the issue was the machine sort of broke down on him. It wasn't of a world-class quality. So he literally took it upon himself. He's like, man, this needs to go out to the world.
Build the better version.
I'm going to build the best version, and invested all of what he's got into it. And since then has blown up. Large organization now, incredible technology, arguably, and data-backed best PMF technology on the market at the moment. Expensive, but for the right reasons.
I told you I have a PMF mat at my house. A lot of people have a mat. They lay on it. I lay on it.
Yeah.
My daughter uses it for therapy as well as many other things. What's the difference? How is yours a higher caliber?
Totally. So, well, ultimately the usage is for the same-ish thing, right? You're looking for reduced inflammation, better mobility, like all these kinds of things, right? Like ultimately what PMF technology allows for to activate your cells to let your body do what it's supposed to do.
Activate your stem cells.
Yeah, like all the things. And the biggest difference, I guess, in our technology relative to like a mat is the power of it, strength, and the amount of flexibility and range. So everything the mat can do, ours can do as well.
So you have the ones where you can actually apply it to certain parts of the body.
100%. This is what's really cool. So
a bigger
so you've got yourself like the chair or the lounger, which is kind of like a bed or a zero grav bed. And so it applies to your whole body, but then you can add accessories to target specific zones
spots,
to really like send those magnetic pulses through you.
What's the normal session? Am I sitting for 20 minutes? What's
So there's so much, even like so much of our clients and people who have them in their practices have such different ranges, and so even doctors will have different opinions on it. Ultimately, we like to recommend anywhere between 45, 50 some odd minutes. But man, if you're still doing like 10, 20 minutes a day, you will see a difference for sure.
Wow.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Is it like a pod chair? What kind of chair is it?
So there's two primary seating modalities, if you will. There's the chair, which is, I guess, similar to this kind of thing. And then there's the zero grav lounger. So it's like a full lie down, like you're floating, you know, you're floating.
It's comfortable.
Totally.
So if you're watching TV anyway and you're just hanging out,
why
not have that in the living room?
100%. And that's what a lot of people do with it. Like they're just like, hey, when I'm chilling.
I have one of those pod massage chairs in the living room.
Cool.
So same concept as far as just relaxing.
Yep.
But yeah, I would love to
definitely check it out.
Get the PMF, dose when I'm watching Netflix or something.
Totally. Yeah, man.
That's what you need, because you're right. 45 minutes is probably a good amount of time to sit in it.
For sure.
So you've only been with the company a little bit?
Yeah, so I've only come on recently as a fractional COO to really support them in taking their operational efficiency to the next level. The amount of opportunity they have is ridiculous with, again, the quality of product, the team, just everything that they've got. There's just these awesome opportunities and just really refining and creating efficiencies that'll, again, like I said, bring it to really a world-class level. Fractional
COO. And what else? So you said you have a couple of companies that you're involved with?
Yeah. So where I spend the majority of my time is in what we like to call a conscious sales agency. So what that is to speak to conscious sales as in the first place, it's the idea that most sales are done in sort of a crony-ish way where it's like I'm trying to convince someone to buy the thing I have, irrelevant of if they even need it, is unfortunately a lot of the market, dirty car salesmen, all that kind of stuff. Conscious sales in its simplest way is it's ethical-based sales whereby you're helping people make the right buying decision that's aligned to their highest self. Right? People that come to try to make a buying decision are usually coming from a space of pain, resentment, something of that nature. And getting them to make a decision from that space can result in buyer's remorse, regret, anything of that nature, right? Sure. Conscious sales supports them in recognizing that pain, yes, and recognizing still like, hey, okay, but what is truly in your highest self's best interest? Mm-hmm. Let's navigate that together and really make this a transformative sales appointment, sales call, whatever you want to call it, to help them making the decision that will truly make an impact on them. Right? Long lasting. This is cool because although the close rate and all that stuff stays the same, the difference is refund rates go down, referrals go up because they're truly made a buying
So
decision from a place of
you guys
desire.
are consulting with companies to
Variety, yeah.
to do sales
It's-
practices that way.
Exactly. So there's a few different things. Either we'll come in and consult to train their team on learning the conscious sales methodology and make their business conscious sales savvy, if you will. Or we can take over their sales department, depending on the industry and all that kind of stuff. We kind of partner up. And that's the simplest way to put it. Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
How many people are in that?
In the team?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're about 22 people at the moment. Yeah, and growing.
That's great.
Yeah.
I mean, it kind of sounds a little bit like what I'm doing with the incorporating DNA. It's to be quite honest, nobody's doing it, and I feel like, you know, it's conscientious. I think it's the future of managing wealth. I think that it's a metric that nobody thinks to put into my space.
Totally.
I think I'm the first one that thought to incorporate it.
Love it.
But then it's also private healthcare navigation.
Mm.
So if you're an affluent client of mine, you automatically have access to a team of doctors that will, you know, if something happens in the middle of the night with you, your spouse, your children, you know, listen, we're heading to the emergency room. We need somebody to call ahead and quarterback this thing for us. We're in a bad spot. Or it's something going on medically in the family and you need to see the best specialists in your area. Their team is going to have access to all the best labs, all the best institutions, all the best hospitals, and surgeons and specialists. So that's my affluent clients are going to have that built into the services.
Very cool.
So wealth management, private healthcare navigation, and then incorporating your DNA into how we plan for that future.
Cool, man.
Pleasure to meet you, man.
Yeah, man. You too.
It's good to meet you. If you like stories like this, please like, follow, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms.